Rungvisai. He's made the world sit up and take notice. 41 knockouts in 46 wins, including the knockout of 2017 against Roman Gonzalez in their rematch. How can such a little man produce so much power? Landed 80 of his 291 punches thrown against Chocolatito in California, all 80 of which were power shots. He's a big body basher, an organ hunter, liver, spleen. They're all right for the picking with Srisaket. He predicts a late round knockout here tonight, and he's never lost in Thailand. Look at the scene here inside the Impact Arena in Bangkok. It is packed to the rafters. It is sold out for this man, Srisaket Rungvisai. WBC boxing rule set, rolled by 3-minute rounds. 3 judges scoring a 10-point must system. 3 knockdown rule is not in effect. No standing 8 count, and a fighter cannot be saved by the bell. It is one of the most incredible sights to behold. Srisaket Rungvisai in front of a Bangkok audience who are going bananas for him. Let's have a look at our tail of the tape for our main event. It's Mexico versus Thailand. The challenger, 3 years the younger, 3 centimeters the taller. For our official introductions for the WBC Super Flyweight Championship, here's Dominic Lau.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It is 12 rounds of 3 minutes for the WBC Super Flyweight World Championship. This match is presented to you by M150, Thailand's #1 energy drink, and co-presented by UMA Plus. Our 3 judges scoring this bout at cage side are Richard de Carufel of Canada, Fukuchi Yuji of Japan, and Junbei Im of Korea. Thailand, here we go! Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he is a WBC Latino Super Flyweight Champion, standing at 163 centimeters tall, holding a boxing record of 14 wins and 2 losses. Training out of Marquez Boxing, representing Mexico. Please welcome your challenger, Iran Magnifico Diaz. And now, introducing his opponent out of the red corner. He stands at 160 centimeters tall, holding a boxing record of 46 wins and 4 losses. Training out of NKL Promotions, representing Thailand. Give it up for the reigning and defending WBC Super Flyweight World Champion, Srisaket Rungvisai. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Jay Nady of the USA.
12 rounds. Good luck, obey and commands. Touch gloves. Buena suerte, let's go to work. Good luck.
Iran Diaz looking to shock the world and become Mexico's 187th world champion. Srisaket Rungvisai has won his last 19, 16 of them by knockout. He says Diaz will crumble under the pressure of his body attacks. The time for talk is over. It's 12 rounds for the WBC Super Flyweight Championship of the world. From inside the Impact Arena in Bangkok, Thailand, it's one championship kingdom of heroes. This one brought to you by M150, Thailand's #1 energy drink. Michael Chavello, Mitch Gilson, and Rich Franklin with you. A southpaw stance on the champion in the yellow, Srisaket Rungvisai. The orthodox stance on the challenger in the glittering red and black.
Diaz is immediately trying to utilize that jab and that straight right to keep the distance. You can see Srisaket's moving around, creating those angles, attacking the body already.
Diaz is a counter fighter. Srisaket has had some challenges from good counter fighters. Estrada gave him a lot of problems, took rounds away from Srisaket in the early get-go with his counter punching. And consider that Iran Diaz has Juan Marquez advising him for this match. Marquez, one of the best counter fighters of the last 20 years. Srisaket comes forward, looks for the body, hunting after the liver. Got to use the reach here, Iran Diaz. Nice evasion from Srisaket. Diaz tries to throw some power with the right hand. Controlling centering, the champion. Snaps out the jab, goes the liver again. There's one to the midsection. Jab 2 misses the target for Srisaket. Nice uppercut from Diaz. Circles off to his left. Trying to stay away from the power hand of the champion. Beautiful jab 2 there from Srisaket.
Diaz doing a good job of moving to the left. He's utilizing that jab. He's got 9 centimeters in reach and he's using it well.
There was a clean liver shot trying to dig the knuckles up between the 9th and 10th ribs. Hit that vagus nerve and close down the body of Diaz. Again to the liver. Here's the power of the champion. He digs away like he's digging for oil.
He's going after the hooks. Look at the uppercuts.
It's deafening here in Bangkok. I can't hear myself thinking. The body shots again from Srisaket. An aggressive start for the champion. He goes to the solar plexus. Diaz's body's been battered already. Digs away again. Srisaket walking him down. Every shot is a power shot from the champion. Diaz has got to get behind the jab. He's got to get Srisaket at bay. Because every time the jab gets on the inside, he targets the body, the liver, the spleen. Referee says to watch the low blows for the champion. Diaz breaks the jab. There's a straight cross down the tube from Srisaket. Another ripping body shot. The end of the first round. It's all one-way traffic. It's all Srisaket Rungvisai.
Wow, you can hear the referee warning Srisaket about those body shots. There's the man, Yotekai Beartech, supporting his countrymen for the Super Flyweight World title here in Bangkok, Thailand. But the story is all about those body shots, Michael. Srisaket attacking the body. Hasn't thrown, I think he's thrown 2 jabs the entire round. All big power shots. Going after the body, going after the head, trying to soften him up. But Diaz is right in there, answering right back with shots of his own. Consistently going after each other. What a first round, Michael.
So many great power shots at his disposal, Srisaket. The deep strength left to the solar plexus. He used it so well in his win over Juan Francisco Estrada in February. Could that be a future opponent?
We did not hear a whistle.
Renuncias from the Philippines. Second round of action. Here
whistle
inside the
heard
Impact Arena in
twice.
Bangkok. The sold-out Impact Arena. Where they are raucous for the champion, Srisaket Rungvisai. Trained exclusively with taller sparring partners for this one, Srisaket. The tallest one was Acharya Wiro Janasunabol, the undefeated WBC Asia Super Lightweight champion who fights at 140 pounds, stands at 174 centimeters. Sparred 219 rounds. ran around 1,200 kilometres, doing 10 to 15 Ks of road work a day for 3 months solid. Srisaket, Rungvisai.
Diaz has got to do something here to earn the respect of Srisaket. Srisaket is just walking him down, throwing some big shots. He's okay to take one just to be able to give one.
Diaz will hope to take Srisaket into the deep water. Believes he can knock out Srisaket. Diaz has boxed 90 rounds in 19 bouts. Srisaket's boxed 198 in 51 outings. Srisaket again working his way on the inside. Launches that left hand. It's a heat-seeking missile. Then goes to the bottle. Clipped it with the right hand to the jaw.
Beautiful body, head.
Srisaket hasn't lost since dropping a unanimous technical decision at Carlos Quadros in Mexico that ended Srisaket's first reign as WBC Super Flyweight Champion. That was back in May 2014. He's never lost in Thailand. Of his 4 losses, 3 were in Japan, 1 in Mexico. But you've got to remember those losses came very early in his career. 2 of them in his first 2 fights. The proverbial baptism of fire, his first pro fight against Akira Yagashi of Japan in Tokyo. Another beautiful liver shot off the left there from Srisaket. Yagashi at the time was 9-2, one of the best in the division.
Srisaket's loving that body work. He's backing up into the corner. He starts unloading on the body. You can see he's got nice short uppercuts into that body right there. Rito's trying to back him up into the corner again. Diaz trying to utilize that jab to come forward, but it's hard because Srisaket just plants his feet and starts unloading.
Srisaket said he believes that Diaz will feel the pressure of the overwhelming Thai crowd. Certainly it's like a cauldron here inside the Impact Arena in Bangkok. 2 rounds down, set for 12. And the great Gasar Galaxy, former world champion and megastar here in Thailand, cheering on Srisaket Rungvisai.
That was a better round for Diaz. He was a lot more active. He was answering back, not allowing Srisaket to back him up into the corner and start unloading like this. Look at Srisaket attacking the body, softening him up. Then he goes to the head. Beautiful round from both these guys. But again, Srisaket is starting to establish his dominance. Diaz has got to do something to stop the onslaught coming from Srisaket. Srisaket in the corner, getting advice on what he's supposed to do, but you know what he's going to do. He's going to attack the body, break him down, and then go after the head.
Diaz, 3-1-1 in his last 5, 7-2-1 in his last 10, a 32% knockout ratio. 2 of his most famous wins were over former world champs, Hernan Marquez, who Diaz decisioned in 2016, and Luis Concepcion, who Diaz decisioned in 2017. Whole different story here with Srisaket Rungvisai in Thailand.
His first minutes in each round, Diaz is very active. He really starts letting go a lot of the punches, but then as the round starts to wear on, once we hit minute 2, that's when Srisaket really starts to pour on to finish the round strong.
3-punch combination, falling short there for the champion. Gloves up high for Iran Diaz. 3rd of 12 rounds for the WBC Super Flyweight Championship of the World. Held by the man left of screen, Srisaket Rungvisai. Producer knockout of the year in 2017 over Chocolatito in their rematch after decisioning Chocolatito in Madison Square Garden first time round. Diaz had Juan Manuel Marquez as his #1 advisor in preparation, while one Francisco Estrada, who lost a majority decision to Srisaket in Los Angeles in February, served as Diaz's main sparring partner. Big body shot again from the champion walking him down. It's all that devastating left hand of Srisaket. Rungvisai throws that one to the jaw. There's a right hand, smack bang on the kisser, and Diaz does a quick count of his teeth.
Diaz, see, this is where Srisaket starts to control the round. Once the first minute passes, Diaz seems to fade a little bit, and that's when Srisaket starts to pour it on. He's really digging after that body, though.
Diaz, in fighting the southpaw stance of Srisaket, wants to see if he can get his lead foot on the outside of the champion's lead foot, so he can employ the right hand. Typically, the enemy number one of a southpaw fighter is the straight right cross. Srisaket launches forward with that left hand, doubles up on it. That's the power weapon of the champion. Diaz on the outside here, trying to stay away from that power side of Srisaket. Didn't turn the knuckles in on that left hand, the jab. Goes to the midsection, belly button through the back. Beautifully done. The jab upstairs, the cross downstairs. And once more, applying pressure to the midsection. A beautiful hook upstairs. The sweat flies up the brow.
That hook is landing, but that straight left to the body is doing some damage.
Another round down. This crowd eating every moment. And there's a kickboxing superstar. Tension in the crowd here tonight amongst our many luminaries. Great to see that young man. What a destroyer he is.
Here we go. Let's take a look at some of the handiwork from Srisaket. Beautiful. Look at that. Came in, led with the straight left hand, and then came up with the right hook. Again, landing over and over again with that right hook. It's a beautiful timed punch. Look at that. Baits with the left. He's throwing his straight left hand like he's throwing a jab. Rich, what do you think of the third round?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you can see right there, Srisaket's leg actually on the outside. Michael had commented on that earlier, and that's one thing that he's doing really well. It's actually lining up that lane for that left cross, or he's using a left cross to the body or that left uppercut to the body, and he's really digging in there, and so that's really what's putting him ahead on the scorecard is his footwork at this point.
Look at the magnificent crowd here in Bangkok, Thailand. Their man, Srisaket Rungvisai, doing everything right so far. Good counter right there from Diaz. 4th of 12. Srisaket said he would knock out Diaz around the 6th or 7th. Srisaket, who began his fight career in Muay Thai, the national sport of Thailand that includes kicks, knees and elbows, competed in about 100 regional Muay Thai bouts between the ages of 13 and 16.
And he throws that left hand, that left straight, like he's throwing a jab. He starts a lot of his combinations with it, and it lands so effectively. He has like no jabs in his repertoire. It's all power punches, Michael.
As we said earlier, the 291 punches he threw against Chocolatito in their rematch, the 80 that landed were all power shots.
And this is the round where he stopped Chocolatito in. Let's see if he can do it again against Diaz.
Diaz trying to work the jab. Rungvisai controlling centering. Nice work with the right hand. Hooks it to the side of the head. Body from Diaz. Some power, some starch behind that right hand from Diaz.
That was a nice combination from that magnificent KO.
It's been a good, clean fight so far. Nothing for referee Clayton J. from the USA to do. But watch and be marveled like all of us here. Nice left hook from Diaz. Some better showing from Iran Diaz in this round so far, Rich Franklin.
Yeah, he is. You know, he has a very unique style. It's kind of awkward coming in. He's not backing up as much in this round. And I think that's actually giving him the ability on the inside to land those combinations that he was planning on landing with his game plan prior to this match.
Trying to back him up with that straight cross off the left hand of the southpaw Srisaket. Trained by Chokchai Pisakutinan, as always, Srisaket. Chokchai has trained 4 world champions. His fighters have won 7 world title belts to date. looking for the body on that occasion. Srisaket, who grew up in the abject poverty 18 years ago. As a 13-year-old, he walked 60 miles to a grocery store for a job picking up trash. He didn't get paid much, but it gave him a chance to scavenge through the garbage cans for scraps of food to eat. And if he got a few extra cents in his paycheck, he and his girlfriend would splurge on a pack of instant noodles. She ate the noodles and he dropped the broth. Another round down. Diaz smiles. Obviously, Diaz impressed with himself so far, Mitch. You know, all around the hotel this week, he's exuded confidence. And he hasn't said he's going to take Srisaket the distance and decision in. He said he'll knock out the champion.
You know, and he's got to do something a little bit more to, like, just kind of earn the respect, because Srisaket is just walking him down and doing as he wishes. He hasn't stopped moving forward. Look at that big left hand there landed by the champion. But Diaz, he's got to change the game plan. What does he need to do in this round, Rich Franklin?
Well, I'll tell you, he actually made some adjustments in that round. He's controlled the distance a little bit better than he did in the first 3 rounds, but he's still got to do a better job of it, because he's allowing Srisaket to still close that distance. And like you guys commented before, all he throws is power shots. He's like a little Mike Tyson. He's just weaving his way on the inside, looking for that left hand. He leads with the left hand a lot, and so he's just got to control that distance.
Diaz trying to find the gusto at the start of the 5th round of 12. The Mexican is 0-1 on the road, fought only once outside of Mexico, lost to Juan Hernandez Navarrete by knockout in Paris in 2015. Brings in a 32% knockout ratio, 89% to the champion, Srisaket. Good stiff left hand down the center corridor, misses with the uppercut. Another stiff left. The power hand of the southpaw. Jabs here from Diaz, no right hand for company though from the challenger. Body shot again to the midsection. Srisaket goes body hunting once again. You've got to wonder how much internal damage Iran Diaz has taken already. The liver shot is a priority of Srisaket. The liver located on the right side of the body, a highly vascular area. Can be excruciatingly painful and result in a momentary loss of breath, immediate fatigue, a feeling of paralysis, even complete loss of consciousness. A good liver shot can end your night in a hurry. Mitch, many say that the most painful form of knockout is a liver shot.
Yeah, especially because it's delayed. You know, you get hit there, and then it takes like a second to your body kind of register what happened, and your whole body goes into a spasm, and everything seizes up. But Diaz is doing a better job of protecting that body shot. You can see how tight he has his elbow on the right side to his body, and he's utilizing the jab much better.
Could Srisaket give us one of the all-time great liver shot knockouts? There have been some beauties over the years. Who will remember Bernard Hopkins, KO De La Hoya, 2004. Ricky Haddon over Jose Luis Castillo, 2007. Our scorecard, our judges after 4. Have a look at that. All 3 judges have Srisaket. Judge Kikuchi Yuji and Judge Junbei Im from Japan and Korea respectively, 4 points ahead, Srisaket. So a lot of ground for Iran Diaz to cover.
Nice little fadeaway uppercut there landed by Diaz.
Beautiful shot again to that liver section off the backhand. What makes a liver shot from a southpaw so devastating is that it comes from the left side, which is their power side. They can really line it up and pound it into the body. Good into the round there from Srisaket to Rungvisai. It's one championship Kingdom of Heroes live from Bangkok, Thailand, inside the packed arena. It's for the WBC Super Flyweight Championship of the World.
Nice little left hand landed by Srisaket, but Diaz answered right back with a right hand of his own. Better round for Diaz. You know, he's starting to move forward. You can see him kind of scream and just sort of pump himself up there a little bit because he knows that was a better round for him. He was landing some bigger shots, landing some big hooks of his own, but that jab, he's got to utilize that jab. He's got 9 centimeters of reach. I'd like to see him utilize the jab and go after Srisaket's body. Rich, what do you think?
Actually, I gave Diaz the 4th round, the last round. This 5th round, I gave back to Srisaket. So as of right now, I have Srisaket up 4 rounds to 1 on Diaz.
Fantastic sight here in Bangkok. As referee Creighton Joe Nady gets us back underway. Southpaw world champion Srisaket in the yellow. The orthodox challenger in the glittering red is Iran Diaz. Srisaket again, going to the body. As Mitch said, Diaz has got to find a home with the jab and then the follow-through right hand. Srisaket, who is 2-1 against Mexican opposition, wins over Estrada and Jose Salgado. Never lost in Thailand. Of his 4 losses, 3 were in Japan and 1 in Mexico. That was to Carlos Cuadras. That ended his first reign as WBC Super Flyweight champion back in May of 2014.
And he's landing effectively with the counter shots to the body. Diaz is throwing the jab. Srisaket's face is slightly off to the side and lands a big left-hand body shot.
Scooping shot of the left hand there from Srisaket. Gets back to center ring. Very much flat-footed in the way he plans himself, Srisaket still Rungvisai. And which you hinted earlier on that may emanate from his early Muay Thai background. In Muay Thai, they tend to plant themselves and be very flat-footed because it's all about power.
You know, they're okay to just stand there and trade shots and go back and forth. And you can see that style, you know, from him. We've also seen that style from Yotsun Ancillo-Tong, who has that same sort of, you know, little Mike Tyson-esque body shot, head shot, knock you out, hurt you to the body, drop you from the head.
Lead right hand there from Diaz, goes counterclockwise, drifting into the power side of Srisaket, thrusts out the jabs, gets underneath the left hook. Srisaket scoops towards the liver section, not hitting though. Nice threaded jab from Diaz, then goes downstairs. Uppercut to a right cross from the Mexican. On the balls of his feet, 2 very contrasting stances here. Planting right hand from Diaz, didn't quite have the pepper behind it.
So Diaz is trying to throw that left hand, he's trying to put the jab out there. But look how he just parries it up like that. He just blocks it off. Fades it out, big left hand landed right there.
Diaz, jab. Srisaket backs him up with a left hand. Beautifully done for the champion. He's on the front foot again. Diaz forced to back travel here. Srisaket throwing heavy. And there's another solid left hand. Oh, smack bang on the chin! Right before the bell from the champion.
Wow, the heat's starting to get turned up here in Bangkok. Srisaket landing a big shot right there at the bell. There's a nice little short right hand, but then he answers back with a right hand. Diaz doing a good job evading some of those shots, ties him up, counters with a little hook of his own. But again, look at these short-range punches thrown by Srisaket. For a 52-kilo man, Srisaket hits like a middleweight. He's got so much power in those short-range shots. Rich, how'd you see the 6th round?
I'll tell you what, Diaz is actually making some adjustments in his footwork. You can see him fading off to his lead side to avoid that power. I think Srisaket needs to pay mind to that and start taking advantage of that left foot lead again, or the right foot lead to the outside like he was in the early rounds. It would pay him dividends if he actually started doubling up with his backhands, going downstairs the body with that uppercut and then bringing it across right over top, so a double left.
Opens up with a hook here. Does Iran Diaz. Nice right cross there from the Mexican. Beautiful tagged him with that one. There's the jab from Diaz. Circles off to his left. Body shots again from Srisaket. That one may have been a little low. Srisaket goes to the belly button once more. Diaz does that. We can see him grimace. Oh, he wobbled him with that right hand. And here comes Srisaket. Diaz in some trouble now. He backs up with a jab. Srisaket constantly coming forward. And again he quips him with the right hand to the orbital, then a left hand to the body. And Diaz trying to dance his way out of trouble. 7th round. Srisaket said he'd probably knock him out in this round. The crowd can feel it. Srisaket Rungvisai is upping the tempo, turning up the temperature here in Bangkok.
Beautifully done job. Diaz is doing a good job of moving, circling away from the power, but Srisaket is just marching him down completely emotionless, throwing huge shots. He senses Diaz is starting to fade a little bit, and he's starting to jump all over him.
1:30 remaining in the 7th of 12, but will it go that far? Backs him off with the left hand. Overhand right there from Srisaket. Out of orthodox stance now, the champion throws a left hook out of orthodox stance. And now he's back to southpaw. Big body shot again. Going for the liver. Going for the spleen. Backs up Diaz. Well around from Srisaket. Diaz went for a body shot. Then upstairs with a jab. The crowd roaring every time Srisaket lands. Oh, the sweat flew off the temple of Diaz. The body of Diaz is taking an absolute shellacking. He's a human sponge, absorbing punishment from the champion. And Diaz is still here. He's still game and not waving the white flag, not by a long shot. Diaz, who grew up on the rough streets of Obregón in Mexico's Sonora State, eats a right hand there from Srisaket. And Srisaket goes to the body, almost folds him in half like origami. Another round down, another round in the books for Srisaket Rungvisai.
That round was all Srisaket. Some huge shots landed. You can see Srisaket wobbled Diaz in the middle of that round with that big right hand hook. And then he just started attacking the body over and over again with that left hand. Look at him, hurt him right there with the hook. Goes after the body. Diaz does a good job of tying him up there. But again, just battering his body over and over again. Just, you can see a little small welt starting to build right there on Iran Diaz's forehead. Rich, how'd you see the 7th?
You know, Srisaket looked in the 7th round like he did in the first 2-3 rounds. Just mowing his opponent down, walking forward. And Diaz just didn't have any answer for anything there. A couple punches landed on the inside, but that was easily Srisiket's round.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! 8th round of 12 for the WBC Super Flyweight Championship of the World. Srisaket Rungvisai. Writing his name into the history books, putting himself amongst the great Thai boxing world champions, the likes of Kansai Galaxy, who's here tonight, sitting ringside. Rene Kimpech, Eagle Quoya, Chachai Chionoi. So many great Thai boxing champions over the years, and we're seeing another one here in the ring. His 2 wins over Chocolatito. One in Madison Square Garden, may have been a controversial decision. He answered all questions in the rematch, knocking out Chocolatito, producing what many called the knockout of 2017. Beautiful 2-punch combination, body head there from Srisaket. And the sweat again flies off the face into the 2nd row of the audience from Iran Diaz. shot again. That was the left hand, dipping to the solar plexus. Oh, between the eyes with a straight left cross, and there's one to the jaw. Diaz on the back foot. And he is tough. He is durable. And you know, Srisaket did not expect him to get this far, Mitch.
We are in the 8th round, and the longest match that Iran Diaz has been in, he's never been in the 11th and 12th round. Untested gas tank, and you can see Srisaket starting to turn it on. He's as fresh as he is now. He caught him with an uppercut. It looked like it was a slip, though.
Oh, says the referee. He continue here. Only a slip. You heard referee Creighton J. Jab from Diaz. Circling away from the power hand. Now goes into it and almost made a cardinal mistake. Body shots again. Left hand from Srisaket. Oh, smack on the kisser again. Diaz does a quick count of his teeth. Stiff right hand there. Short right hand from Srisaket. Rich Franklin, at this stage, how does Iran Diaz possibly change it up?
As I watch it, I look at this, Iran Diaz is having a really difficult time because Srisaket's gone to the body so much that he's really bending down. You can see it right there, protecting that body. And if you look at Iran Diaz's style, he's a bit unorthodox. It looks like he arm punches quite a bit, but he gets himself slightly out of position. And by doing that, Srisaket constantly going to the body is just making him stay very honest with his style and not allowing Diaz to open up.
A very vocal Iran Diaz as he takes a stool between rounds. Mitch, we look at some of the action from that round.
There was a little bit of a headbutt right there as Srisaket came in. He dropped his head down and Diaz kind of ran into it. But it's all about these body shots. Look at that big. You can see Diaz, he's kind of flinching because the body shot's coming. But then Srisaket goes up top with that big left overhand. Nice little uppercut landed right there from Iran Diaz. That's the one that caught Srisaket a little bit off balance, and that's where the water came in. That's where that slip happened. But Srisaket is starting to really start to turn it on. We're getting into that 9th round. 3 more to go.
What I like about Srisaket is he doesn't overextend. He's got efficiency in his power shots. He places his punches selectively, and he places them to punish. Hear the corner of Diaz saying, here we go, trying to spur their man on. Nice hook there from Srisaket, and goes body hunting again. Really trying to drive those knuckles between the 9th and 10th ribs and impact that vagus nerve that'll close down Diaz's body. Diaz needs to start putting some... Oh, the right hand from Diaz! Only a slip though, says the referee. But that was a nicely placed right hand, and Srisaket didn't see it coming.
That's twice that he's caught him a little bit off balance, causing the slips. That timing is perfect on Diaz with these...
Diaz just giving Srisaket a reminder, saying, hey, I'm still here. I'm still dangerous. You cannot underestimate me. And Diaz eats a left hand again. Backs him up. That was all power. Combinations now from Srisaket, toe-to-toe. They duke it out. Srisaket constantly walking forward. Diaz got to be careful not to drop his head. He's in firing range. The uppercut from Srisaket. The champion wants to finish him now. It's the 9th of 12. A beautiful 2-punch combo there from Diaz. There's the speed. There's the accuracy from the challenger from Mexico.
Diaz is doing a good job of standing there, taking a lot of shots. But he's so tough. He's got such a big heart. He's still in there.
He's got to get out of the corner. Cannot be backed into a corner against Srisaket. Once you feel you're back against the corner pads or against the ropes, you've got to get off there. You need your room to move. The more that Diaz drops his head, leans forward, maybe due to the toll on his body, the more that chin is open for a Srisaket uppercut. Oh, that won't hurt. Look at the reddening around the right eye, the orbital area of the challenger. Maybe a small cut opened up now too. Another target for Srisaket to attack. Under the right eye of Diaz. After 8 rounds, all 3 judges have Srisaket well ahead. 80-72 for Kikuchi Yuji of Japan. 79-73 for Richard Takutafal. It is dominance from Srisaket, but Iran Diaz still here. And a couple of better signs in that round from Diaz, Rich Franklin. He landed a couple of good things on the chain.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it was the right hand that Diaz landed that once again put Srisaket on the mat. Now, it wasn't an official knockdown, but just like last round, he landed that uppercut that also wasn't an official knockdown. I think this is just a good reminder to Srisaket that even though we know that Srisaket is the heavier puncher, if he comes in recklessly, he's going to end up getting caught. And so Diaz is not out of this fight yet.
Mitch Chilson, play coach for us at the moment. If you're in the corner of Iran Diaz, what are you telling the challenger to do?
He's got to go first. He's got to put the heat on Srisaket, earn that respect, back him up, continually throw those punches. He's got a good 1-2 punch combination, and he's also landing those uppercuts when Srisaket's stepping in to go to the body.
If you're wearing a hat, take it off for Iran Diaz. Because if you asked 100 people how far they thought this bout would go, very few would have said into the 10th round. Srisaket gave a wave to the audience as he emerged from his corner for this round 10. Oh, nice right hand there from Diaz. Uppercut, Srisaket missed the target. Diaz turns off to his right. Jabs from the challenger. Made his pro debut just 6 months after his 18th birthday, Iran Diaz. Had a few run-ins with the law as a teenager, got busted competing in underground fights. It was only through boxing he managed to turn his life around. That pro debut was a draw against Marcos Cadenas in Salon Magalorama. How far he has come. Pillar to post up here from Srisaket. The reddened face of Diaz. He looks like he's been sunburned. Srisaket comes forward again. Nothing landing cleanly though for the champion in that exchange.
But either way, this match going into the 10th round, this is territory we're about to enter that Diaz has never been in. Srisaket has 3 times more, match experience. So this is going to be a great, confidence booster, experience gainer for the challenger to get in there and go 10 hard rounds so far with a puncher, the capability of Srisaket. This is going to do good things from either way.
219 rounds sparring, 1,200 kilometers run during a 3-month camp for Srisaket Rungvisai. Trained exclusively with tall sparring partners. The hard yards paying off so far tonight for the champion. But he has not managed to put away Iran Diaz. Predicted a late KO did Srisaket. We are late into this bout. We're in the deep water. But so long as Diaz is still here, so long as he's still in the match, he'll feel he has a chance. Maybe a cut just to the side of the left eye of Diaz. One into the eye, there's one under the right eye that opened up in the previous round. We're going into the 11th, and look, he's pumping his fist in the air, trying to pump himself and psych himself up here, Iran Diaz.
Here's that flurry from Srisaket. Took one, but then landed nicely on the chin there. You can see Srisaket, you know, I think he's throwing more headshots in the 9th and 10th round, Rich, frankly, because he's going after the knockout. He's trying to finish this, but Diaz is still in there answering right back. There's no backing down from Diaz.
No, you've seen the percentage of headshots that he's shown in the last, or that he's thrown in this round and the round prior to has significantly increased. I think he's starting to headhunt a little bit. You can also see the Srisaket starting to really put a lot into that left and kind of exaggerate a little bit. He's looking for the knockout, and you can tell. But I'm telling you, Diaz is just the kind of opponent. You get sloppy, you got 2 more rounds, they can catch you.
How ironic that a man who had so many run-ins with the law as a youngster, Iran Diaz, takes on a man who, following his upset win over Gonzalez, was appointed a police officer in Srisaket province and enrolled in the Faculty of Political Science at Shalom Karamsha University. Srisaket was actually awarded the rank of sergeant in the Royal Thai Police Force, where he coaches boxing.
Headbutt, no cut.
Headbutt, no cut there, declared by the referee. Two rounds remaining. The WBC Super Flyweight Championship of the World, held by Srisaket Rungvisai, who again has applied his power shots throughout the entire bout. Goes to the body again off the left. The bread and butter of Srisaket. Not that he eats a lot of bread and butter, actually his favourite food is grilled rat, a local delicacy from his hometown. I won't be trying that one in a hurry. Grilled rat.
You're an adventurous eater though, Michael.
Not that adventurous.
It's okay, it's okay, no cut.
From the referee to watch the head clashes. Diaz, the jab there from the Mexican. Srisaket working his way to get on the inside. Diaz on the outside working the jab. Big body shot there from Srisaket. You could hear the leather go into the body. And there you heard it slap against the jaw of Diaz. Oh, he tags him with that one. And Diaz momentarily buckled in the knees. Here comes Srisaket. Is this the time? Is this the moment? This crowd going bananas. Srisaket on the front foot. Diaz also swinging, hoping, praying that something lands. How tough is the human sponge, Iran Diaz? Many a man have fallen. Most would have already fallen from the pummeling that Srisaket has put on tonight.
I mean, Diaz is winning the hearts of fans all over the world right now because he is in there with a considerably more experienced, much more decorated opponent. He's lasted, 10 rounds so far. We're about to hit the 12th round, Michael.
Diaz 14-2, 6 knockouts. Srisaket 46-4-1, 41 knockouts, an 89% KO ratio. But is Iran Diaz going to take the champion the distance in Bangkok? Something very few people thought would happen. We are going to go in to the 12th round, and Diaz maybe considers this a personal victory going this deep.
Not a lot of pundits thought it would go to the 12th round, but look at that big left hand that wobbled Diaz. Srisaket tried to sense the weakness, tried to jump all over him, but Diaz is still in there. He's at the 12th round.
Rich, did you expect Iran Diaz to still be here for the 12th and final round?
No, I'll tell you what's really impressed me about him is even though we've seen a lot more headshots out of Srisaket the last 2 rounds, the amount of abuse that his body has taken over this entire match, and it hasn't seemed to slow him down at all. Not in speed or volume, really. Diaz has the same output now that he had in the first, second, third round of this match.
Srisaket Rungvisai has never lost in Thailand, and it doesn't look like he's about to, unless the man from Mexico can pull a rabbit out of a hat. Srisaket going for 20 straight wins. On his last 19, 16 by knockout. And 2 warriors in place. Any more Vaseline over that right eye of Diaz, and his eyebrow will slip off his face. Jack from the challenger. Can he find a Hail Mary shot perhaps? It will take a miracle to defeat Srisaket. The only way he can defeat him now, and it's been that way for a long time, is by knockout.
Yeah, but he's still got that power in that right uppercut. It's landed a few times. You know, he's caught Srisaket off balance, but the way Srisaket's marching forward with his chin tucked in, leading with his head first, throwing these vicious body shots, I don't see it coming, Michael.
Uppercut there from Diaz. Hope to catch Srisaket coming in. Diaz, who was dropping levels and lowering his chin dangerously in the earlier rounds, seems to have tightened that up a little. Srisaket centering. Oh, that was nicely done. Little peppers there from Diaz, and Srisaket caught him with the left, backs him up with that left hand. Can Diaz find the right? And Srisaket score a knockout that would bring the house down here in Bangkok. As Mitch Chilson said, Diaz's performance has won over the hearts of fans worldwide. His ability to take punishment and come back. He's far behind on the scorecards. That's obvious. But he is still here in the 12th round against pound for pound one of the finest on the planet.
Diaz has got a chin though, because Srisaket has hit him with some huge shots. Coming off of the body, up into the head, and Diaz is taking him on the chin, wobbled a bit at sometimes, but still coming forward. Look at his movement, he still looks fresh. He still looks light on his feet.
Srisaket's going to be wondering, what do I have to do to drop this man? This crowd are barking and screaming for the final 20 seconds. Srisaket goes to the body again. He's gone there so many times, but he hasn't dropped Diaz with them. And Diaz tries to duke it out a couple of more punches. There's the left hook from the challenger. An uppercut. He finds a little gusto in the final seconds. It's too little, too late there from Diaz. And that's the fight. That's the contest. Srisaket will retain the world title. But Iran Diaz took the champion. The full 12 rounds in Bangkok. And that means a lot.
Diaz celebrating like he just won the world title, Rich Franklin.
I'll tell you what, that's how I like to see a fighter finish at the end of that last round. I don't know if he is celebrating like he won because he really thinks he won, or he knows that he's that far behind on the scorecard, but he's going to go ahead and give 110% all the way to the last bell. Love it.
If nothing more, Diaz can say for the rest of his life that he took Srisaket Rungvisai the distance. He took him the distance in Bangkok.
On his home turf.
In front of what, 20,000 people, where 19,980 of them were cheering on Srisaket.
You know, Srisaket looked very impressive, in control the entire match. I don't know if he dropped around at all, but he was very impressive. But this is a win for Diaz regardless, because, you know, at 28 years old, he's still into the prime of his career. He's only in a game from this experience. But how impressive did Srisaket Rungvisai look tonight? Dominating, controlling the exchanges, landing big body shots, softening him up, landing huge shots. He may have not gotten the finish, but he looked extremely impressive in every single one of those rounds, Michael Chicago.
There they are, the thousands supporting Srisaket Rungvisai. As the tabulations are done, ringside, the Thai flag draped over the champion's shoulders. You can see why he has so renowned in the boxing world for his power arsenal. The deep strength left to the solar plexus, hunting the organs, the liver, the spleen. And he's going to make it 20 wins in a row. But that man, originally from the tough streets of Obregon in Mexico, Sonora State. People in Obregon don't ask you for the time, they just take your watch. And what a journey it's been for Iran Diaz. Grew up in the rough streets, finds himself on the biggest stage of all against a superstar. Had only boxed 90 rounds in 19 bouts coming into this one tonight. Srisaket had boxed 198 rounds in 51 bouts. They can both add another 12 rounds to that statistic. The aim to become Mexico's 187th boxing world champion, I do not believe will be realized by Iran Diaz tonight. But he gave a fine performance. Let's go to Dominic Lau to find out our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of glorious battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. Judge Jun Bei Lin scores this bout 119-109, Srisaket. Judge Richard Caporet scores this bout 120-108, Srisaket. And Judge Yuji Fukushi scores this contest 119-109, Srisaket. And still, WBC Superfly Champion of the World. Make some noise.
Srisaket